This is the makeup look. This is what I looked like in high school. Well, minus a couple pounds and a couple wrinkles and a couple stretch marks. So if you're here right now, then that means you clicked on a video to watch how I got this look and how I did my makeup in high school. So basically you're crazy, but hey, if you want to watch it, it's no fault of mine, so go ahead and just keep watching. That tutorial on how to get this look is up right now. Yeah, I would just remove the black that had transferred while I was sleeping from my mascara, but I wouldn't even take my mascara off. Yeah. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, so that's the first thing that I would do, is remove that. And then I would put on a moisturizer. I actually already put on one. Anyway, all of the products will be listed in the description box below, so you guys can check all that out if you really want to know what I used. Because really you shouldn't check out the description box below. You probably shouldn't buy these things. But I did use them. Anyway, okay, so then the next thing that I would do is I would go in with the Bare Minerals Prime Time. And I had this huge fear of my red skin. So I got the yellow primer in order to cancel that out. Not because I understood color theory or anything, but just because they told me that I should use this one. But like, I had PE and I would flush from PE and it would just stay with me all day long when I was at school. So I tried to do everything in my power to cancel the redness. The next thing that I would do is I would go in with my loose Bare Minerals powder. Oops, this is the Mineral Veil. Their face powder. I would use the shade Fairly Light, but their formulation has changed over the years, so now I'm medium beige. And guys, I have my original brush, the Flawless Face brush, and I remember you would like put some in the powder, in the cap, swirl, tap, and then go in. And this was my favorite part of doing my makeup. Not because I even saw that much of a difference, but because it felt like so luxurious because I had an actual brush. Like, this is the only brush out of all of the things that I use. So okay. And because I was so fair, I would often bronze up my neck and body with this Revlon Skin Lights Face Illuminator Warm Powder. So it has a little brush in the lid, and then it was just like loose bronzing powder with shimmers. I knew that this did not match, so I would take some of this, the shimmers in this make me like cringe. Oh boy. And it was totally my mom's, and she's way darker than me, so but at least I knew that like my face and my neck weren't matching, and I figured out a way to try and fix that, even if it did have shimmers. This is so hard doing it with this teeny little like contour brush. Ugh. And this is the worst part, when you have product left over in the lid but you need to close it, so you're like, nailed it. You have to be so fast. I remember doing that so much because basically all of the things that I used were powder products, so I got pretty good. Anyway, so that's my foundation, and then I would set it with their Mineral Veil, which is just a loose translucent powder. Now, one of the biggest things that I did was my eyebrows, and I used the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Brow Shaping Duo, and this is the darker light brown and this is the lighter light brown. Obviously I used the lighter one more because I'm fair skinned, but it's like auburn. They are so sparse and so thin, and I didn't pluck them ever. I still don't ever wax or pluck my eyebrows because I'm like clinging on to every single one that I can. Anyway, so let's go in with our brow pencil. You see how it's so auburn? It like matches my sweater better than my hair. I had no clue about a spoolie in order to like soften these. I had no clue about doing hair-like strokes, so I would just like straight up color them in. And there you go. Those are my brows. So the next thing that I would do is my bronzer, and going in with the exact same brush that I used for my foundation. I went in with this Palladio baked bronzer. Oh my gosh, I totally butchered that name. But anyway, so, and I just would try and warm up my face. I knew about the 3, so I would kind of follow along with that. And I would just kind of do a little 3 on my face. And this has shimmer in it and is totally the wrong shade for me, but whatever. This is probably why I liked the neck. The skin lights on my neck was because it was like way warm for me and had shimmer just like my bronzer. So maybe it actually did make it all match. And just kind of warm up my face. Then I would do my lips, and these were my 3 favorites. I have this bad boy, which is like a berry shade, and it was my mother's, and I loved it so much that I stole it from her, and I still have it. And it is the Moisture Whip Plum Delish by Maybelline, and I would just pat it on my lips. It's like slowly touch it on, but you can tell like even just patting it, like it is a intense color. So I loved that. And the other one that I loved was my mom went to a hairstylist that had Aveda products, like hair products, and they had some of their lip glosses. So this is the Aveda rehydrating lip glaze in raspberry tea. And my wand is all broken, so I have to be like really awkward when applying it. The wand is very broken, so it's really hard to apply. But you guys, this is like the original. So, you know, hoarder status right here. All of these products should be in the trash, and will go in the trash after this video. And then the last one that I loved, I don't think I'm going to put it on right now because I already have a lip gloss on, but this is just a clear minty lip gloss from Bath and Body Works. Anyway, it's their Mentha Lip Shine in Natural Vanilla Mint. And for my eyes, my lids, I use this NYC Sparkle Eye Dust in the shade Champagne, Pink Champagne, and it comes with its own like little baby brush that is so thrashed because of putting it back in. Like all of these bristles are bent the wrong way, but A little bit of product comes into this hole like at the bottom, so when you stick your brush in it picks up some, and then you just dust it on your eyes, on the lid and the crease area, and that's what I would do. I would skip blush because I was so worried about the redness coming through, and I just figured I blushed enough on my own so I didn't need any. So I would skip blush, and I would do concealer very last because I would only try to conceal the stuff that after all of my makeup was done, like if my zits were still showing, then I would conceal them, but for the most part I just would either try to skip that step altogether or just rely on my foundation. I had a stick, like lipstick looking type concealer, so I would go in and touch all of my zits that were still not covered. I did nothing under my eyes, and then I would just use my finger. I'll blend those bad boys out. And then the very last thing that I would do is my mascara. And I used either these. This Mega Volume Wet n Wild or Mega Length Wet n Wild. I would just layer it on top of my like already existing mascara from like the night or 2 nights before, and the product, the like fallout that happened from my eyeshadow, like it would all just get worked into this new coat of mascara, and it was awesome. I can imagine that the base of my lashes would just get thicker and thicker and thicker, and the tops would just get shorter and shorter and clumpier, and they would fall off, like not fall the lashes, but like the buildup would just like fall off and chunk off. Like there's no way that this looked good. Although I didn't have much time to do more than 1 coat a morning, so maybe that saved me, because now I do like 3 coats and then wash all 3 of those coats off. But back then I would do like 1 coat each day, so by the 3rd day I have 3 coats worth of mascara on. So I don't know. I don't know how it all worked out, but I just remember that that's what I did. So there you go. That's how I used to do my makeup when I was in high school. I am so glad that I filmed this so that now I can go and throw all of this product away. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little blast from the past and going through my really old makeup with me. I will see you guys in my next video. See ya.